guys, what's up? It's Katie and I am back with another war video. We have kicked off season 4, so I am super pumped for that. Really glad to start a new season and get back into war. You know, this is one of my favorite things about the game, even though I'm not that great at it. I still really enjoy it, and you know, for anybody who wasn't subscribed to me last season, I do upload all of my season war videos. You know, some people like them, some people don't. You know, whatever. You don't have to watch them if you don't like them. I really don't mind. But I do enjoy making them, and I did say, you know, some people do like to watch them. We don't fight in any of the master brackets like some of the other YouTubers, you know, so I just do what I do. I make a lot of mistakes and a fool out of myself sometimes. So, you know, I just like to have fun, and that's what I aim to do. So this is the first war of season 4, and we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So the alliance we are facing is Kingdom of Assassins. That's a really cool name. They are a 19.6 million alliance with a war rating of just under 2,400. This alliance, I feel like, was pretty much evenly matched with us, and that's why. So it was a really good matchup, and this is gonna be good. So I've actually never ran path 8 before, and that's the path that I'm on. We did have some missteps at the beginning of this war, and it, you know, kind of put me off a little bit. So, all right, the first node here, we've got a little bit of Limber, and it's immunity, champion boost. We do have a 6-star cosmic on here, and I actually thought it was going to be a King Groot, so I bring in Ghost Rider, you know, for the class advantage. I thought maybe it could also be a Black Bolt, but we are up against Gamora. So I'm bringing in Ghost Rider here, and this actually took a lot longer to take down than I should have. Like, oh my gosh. I make a couple mistakes here. So, you know, I bring in Ghost Rider for the class advantage. It should have been a really easy fight. I'm trying to do my best to bait out her specials. I do have a biohazard path, or excuse me, I do have a biohazard node on this path, and I wanted to have Ghost Rider fully healed for that, so I really didn't want to take as much damage as what I'm taking on here, so that I wouldn't have to use any potions, but I took that special one to the face, and you know, this node has Limber on it, so not off to the good season first start. I don't know if maybe I had like the first season like jitters or whatever. So I'm trying to get a heal off and bait out a heavy so I can counter her with her heavy just to get everything going my way. And I've got 5 charges on her, so you know, that's a pretty good heal range, and I'm just going to town on her, and I'm not doing very much damage, which, you know, kind of sucks. And she's taking surprisingly more hits than I thought she would. And I'm just like, oh my god, just go down. So I have my health already back up to 100, so that's good. And the goal here is just keep baiting out those specials and then just go at her. So, did that, Gamora goes down. Alright. So, we are at the next node, and it's a 6-star science champ, and we've got an unduped Red Hulk on here. So, and see, normally science champs, you know, you bring in Blade, but I was like, Blade would have definitely been better, and would have, you know, his danger sense would have triggered, and for the power gang. So I came out here with Star-Lord, and you know, I'm like, okay, not too bad. You know, it's Red Hulk. It's a fairly easy fight. Of course, you know, like I said, if I had brought in Blade with him being a villain, I would have triggered my danger sense and probably would have just as quickly, if not more so, taken him down than what Star-Lord does. But I've fought this guy plenty of times in Labyrinth, so especially with Star-Lord. So I'm just trying to, try to bait out his special, wail away on him. But it seems like it was taking forever to get these specials out of him. I don't know, man. So, but quick couple punches to the face and Red Hulk goes down. Alright, so the next node, we've got Immunity, Limber, Little Champion Boost, and Outlast. And we've got a 5-star Mutant on here. So, and it's unduped, no charges. And let's see who it's gonna be. Oh yeah, there was some special attack boost on here too. I forgot about that, sorry. And it's a Rogue. And so I bring in Star-Lord, of course, for the class advantage. Always a bonus. And, coming on in here and seeing it was a Rogue, I was like, okay, sometimes, Rogue can get kind of aggressive. And she's pretty easy to take down, though, once you get her timings right and evade those specials. This is the Rolling Thunder node, too, so, you really want to evade those specials. You don't want to get hit by a special in this fight. And I should have punished that right there, and I didn't, and then I took a couple hits to the face. And I'm trying to get that special 1 out of her now. I don't know why I backed out of that for some reason. She throws her special, and she's getting me closer and closer to the wall, and I don't like that. But, I threw an intercept there, and boom! Down Rogue goes. Hashtag revenge intercept. And she only took about 14% off me, so that wasn't too bad. If she would have hit me with a 5-hit combo, the full 5-hit combo, whew, that would have been bad. Alright, so now we're at the Biohazard node, and, I kind of thought when scouting this out that I should bring in Iceman, but when I saw it was a tech champ on here, I got super nervous that it could be another Infinity War Iron Man, and I was just like, no. So I'm going to boost up for this fight because I was really nervous that it was going to be another Infinity Man. So I drop in a 10%. I'm going to use this combat regen boost, bring in Ghost Rider, and to my pleasantly surprised self, it ends up being a 5-star Ultron. And I was like... Because, Ultron, he's really not that bad of a champ to fight. That evade can get you. He'll evade and then come back and start punching you in the face. So, and the thing about his evade is, does anyone else seem to think that he's evading more than he did before or is supposed to? I don't know. Anyway. So, I got my Ghost Rider here, just beating Ultron down, clinking metal against metal. Wanted to power drain him a little there. And I do make a couple mistakes in this fight. I'm aware of it. And I don't know if it was because, sometimes you're expecting a super hard fight and then you see it ends up being an easy fight. So you play like my Steelers do and you downplay to the champ. And that can get you caught. And that's what happened to me here because now I'm down about 20% health and I'm not happy about it, but it happens. So I'm just trying to bait out this special 2 from Mr. Ultron here, and successfully did that. And he's evading like crazy right now, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, really, dude? Really? So, and I'm getting him down to assassin range, but that SP1 should have killed him, but he evaded it, so it didn't. So... but I ended up taking them down. Alright, so now we got the Flare Starburst node with a little bit of Limber, champion boost, and it's a 5-star Science on here, so I bring in Blade for the class advantage, and I am pleased to see that it is a Void. So, Blade versus Void with those extra boosts on here, 8 hits, Void goes down. Easy peasy. Alright, so now we are at the mini-boss. It's a debuff, immune, Medusa mini-boss. And, disclaimer, I don't heal and boost up Ghost Rider here because by the time I got to this node, the war was already pretty much determined and there was really no point in me trying to one-shot her. So I've actually never fought this node before, so I kind of also wanted to come in here and try it out So I came in with Ghost Rider, and I'm already just... So I'm just swinging around like a drunk sailor. I don't even know how else to describe it. I'm barely doing any damage to Medusa. And in all honesty, she's really not this hard on this node, but... oh god, she's got me backed up against the wall, and I hate to be backed up against the wall. I don't fight well up against it, and I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can because I'm at 7% health right now, and I know I'm not going to survive. I'm like, oh, and there I go. She takes me down. Alright, so now I'm like, alright, I'm going to come back in here with Blade, and I'm like, you know, this fight really doesn't matter anymore, and you'll see why afterwards. I'll explain after the fight. So, alright, so bring in Blade, and I was really just kind of like practicing at this point on this node in case I ever do take path 8 again. Like I said, the fate of the war was already determined, so, you know, what's a little bit of experience gonna do, right? Besides potentially help me out in the future. So I'm basically trying to bait out the heavy tricks and trying to keep her from pushing me up against the wall. And then, oh god, she got that auto block. And she's building up those furies, and I'm just trying to go to town on her, but messed up there, took the auto block. And so the fight's not over, but I'm like, oh, this is not looking good. I really do need to charge her to push her back and keep her back on her side. And I'm just like, oh my god, I mistimed that heavy, and she dropped her SP1, and I got caught with that, and then I'm back up against the wall, and she got the armor up, and I'm just... game over. And I'm like, alright, cool. We're gonna bring in Star-Lord now. Right? And so, if, I were ever to take this node again, I would definitely boost up, you know, heavy with like an invulnerability boost. I said it, yay! That would be very beneficial for this fight with two champs. You know, with these two champs, I only got her down like 40%, so I'm hoping my buddy Star-Lord, Peter Quill, Heart, Heart will take her down. I just don't want her to get me backed up against the wall, but I'm like, oh, here we go again, back up against the wall. And I'm just like, I'm waiting for these furies to drop off so I can go in tighter and get her back on her side of the map. She's all up in my space right now, and I don't like it. But of course, now she's got her living strands on her, and I'm just like, doing my best. I feel like, oh god, I don't know why I threw that SP1. I was hoping she was going to charge into it, but that apparently didn't work out in my favor, and now, oh my gosh, this fight, I could have done better if I took it more seriously, but, you know, I was just trying to, at this point, get practice, and she takes me down. And so, unfortunately, that was my last contribution to this war, and I'm sure, as you guys can imagine, we lost. We had some path errors at the beginning of the war, which pretty much caused us not to clear it up 100%. So, once KOA cleared us at 100% and their death toll was lower than our death toll, we knew we weren't going to win. So that's why, you know, I fought that mini-boss fight the way I didn't take it that seriously. But we did end up clearing the map, and we did get, you know, a pretty good amount of points. So it's a start to season 4. I'm not happy with the loss, but, you know, I'm very optimistic as to the rest of the season. It should go well, so that is all that I can be hopeful for. KOA, I gotta give it to you guys. You were a great opponent, a great matchup. Maybe we can meet again? So, thank you again, KOA, for the awesome matchup, and best of luck to you guys as the season progresses. That's all I've got for this video. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe and to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks, guys. Bye.